So, today I'm showing you how you can get Counter-Strike Global Offensive Text-to-Speech. So text-to-speech voice reads all the in-game chat messages. So to do that, open your browser and go to the page github.com/snowpark/csgotts. That will bring up this site right here. And right on the top you can see download the latest version here. And just press this link. That will redirect you to this site. You might not see this, but just press the arrow and download the exe file. Save that and open the folder. Now you want to close your browser and let's place this on the desktop. Now you want to run this file. And it says Windows protect your PC. That is because I didn't sign the file properly yet, because I don't really know how to do that. But to run it anyways, you want to click more info and hit run anyway. There you can see it started up, and in the top right it says error file not found. That is because we don't have our console debug set up yet. So if we hit start, I don't know if it will work. Yeah, see it says right here enable -con debug in the CSGO launch options. So we will do that. Open your library, go to CSGO, properties, and set launch options, and just enter debug. Hit OK and close. And let's move this to the other screen again. We can press OK right here, then we'll start anyways. Now all you need to do is select your voice of choice. I'm going with US male, and select all the settings you want. So read names enables the program to read the names of the player who sent the message. Read spots reads the spot where the player currently is that sent the message. Use filler. The filler word is something like wrote. So player 1 wrote at bombsite A. I'm here. So if you don't want that word, because it just makes the message longer, but it kind of breaks up the message into name and message itself. So I have this disabled just because it makes everything longer. So if you want to change that, just hit the check marks and run this again. There you can see everything is saved instantly. Spam timeout is a timeout. So if someone, like, you know all the scripts that the other players spam in the chat, like some messages that are just annoying, so you can set that to 10 seconds. So if the same player writes the same message in a row in a 10-second time window, the message will not be read. Right here you can see player names and alias. Alias is pretty much the color. You have to set it up yourself because there's currently no way, at least to my knowledge, to extract that from CSGO without messing with the files or reading memory. And I don't want to do that because that might get you whack banned. So I'm not doing it. Use alias enables the use of the colors right here. By the way, if you set it to none and use alias, the normal player name will just be read. Also, you can mute players. That's handy if someone is just plainly annoying. You can do that right here. So your CSGO folder path, make sure to set that up. You can hit the browse button, but the default is this one, and that's probably yours already. Except if you've installed it on a different drive, go ahead and change that. So I'll make sure that it's your Counter-Strike Global Offensive folder. That's important. Next up, the delete button right here. So if you've enabled condebug in CSGO, Counter-Strike will create a log file with important information, and over time it can get quite big, so you can go ahead and delete the file, or at least clean the file, so it won't spam your hard drive. So let me show you what the program can do. First of all, let me set a window right here, so you can have both on the same screen. Also, if you want to install different voices, for me it says German and English because I have the voice packs installed. I don't know if you didn't install any voice packs, if they're like default voice packs. But if you don't have any choices right here, or if the program crashes before you can even see the screen because you don't have any voices installed, go to add voice, I think. Speech voices, genau. Yes. You can see I'm German. And click here the add voices button and look for voice choice. So I'm going for Russian because why not? Going to add that. You can see it will download right here. So while this is loading, you can already join a map. Let's choose the DOS 2. So we can hit the start button right here. You can do it before Counter-Strike even started. It's really up to you. And I'm just gonna press this button. You can see up right here it now says in use. That is because Counter-Strike is accessing the log file, so you can't clear the file while Counter-Strike is accessing it. So you can only do it while the file is closed. Counter-Strike is closed. Alright, so we've got this all set up. It says right here looking for chat messages. So if I type something like hi,
Snouty, hi,
you can see it works. If I change this to mail,
Snouty, hi.
So if you want to disable the name, just hit the button and no, the names won't be read.
I go B.
Or use the filler word in the name. You can use the filler alone, but that just sounds weird.
Road, I team.
So it just says road. And that's kind of stupid. And read spots. You can actually use this.
Snouty wrote at long doors.
Just like that. Let me show you another feature. Select the player name. It's a little bit bugged because some characters get removed from the player name, so to avoid like super weird player names. So only characters, I think spaces, A to Z, 0 to 9, the colon, and underscore are allowed, I think. So if you change that to green, for example, use alias. Actually, what's my color? My color is blue. We should change that to blue, so we don't get confused.
Blue wrote at outside long high.
Just like that. Pretty useful, I think. Players will only be listed if they already used the chat. I might be adding a feature, like you can type status to get all the players in the match. So I might add a little button right here to refresh all the player names. But I can't distinguish between teammates and enemies. So that's kind of tricky. Well, I can, but only in the chat. So the script will only read messages in team chat, not in global chat. So if I write something right here, it won't be read. But if I type something in team chat,
Blue wrote at T start high.
it will be red. What else is there to show? You can change the region and the gender in mid-game. That's pretty neat.
Blue routed. It outside tunnel hello.
It's a little bit weird with different regions, but I might add translate features in the future. But that's just luxury. For now, I'm happy that it works at all, to be honest. You can hit the mute button right here. I didn't show that. So if I type anything, it won't be red. If I unmute,
Blue routed. It be dort lachende smiley.
let me change that back to English.
Blue road at B doors. Laughing face.
What else is there to show? Combine messages. I didn't say that. Explain that. So if a player writes in chat like, actually let me disable all of this so it's not too cluttered. B minus 60.
Blue. B minus 60.
And then he wrote minus 20,
Minus
40. And this just prevents the program from reading the chat message and keeping the messages short. So just reads the actual message. And it's pretty late. I don't talk anymore. Pretty late means 9 o'clock. And that's it. Yep. You can change the spam timeout. So if you want spam, like
Blue. You new OMG.
something like that.
You new OMG.
I actually created. Oh, jeez, this is so annoying. I actually only created this keybind just to test this spam timeout feature. Yeah, that's it. Question mark button shows all the stats. Again, if you forgot. Thanks for watching, and have fun.